The National Hurricane Center is highlighting this in long area along the Florida area and off towards the East Coast for maybe a little development later this week and into early next week. Now, it doesn't look like significant development with this, but there's going to be this area of tropical moisture draped across northern parts of the Gulf and over towards Florida, and we might get some low pressure. They're giving this a 20% chance of development at this point. Now, here's where things get tricky, is where does the moisture want to go? Some models bring it off the East Coast and keep it towards Florida, but it really depends on if this thing actually does organize and what do the steering currents look like. So through the weekend, I think we're mostly dry. I do think the tropical moisture is still going to be near the Florida Peninsula Saturday and Sunday. We're over here in Louisiana are more so on the hotter and drier side. Now, there may be a storm or two this weekend, but nothing wild. Now, once we get into early next week, this is where things start to get a little bit trickier. Does this moisture pull to the east, or does it try to pull our direction? Why are there two different options here? Well, it has to do with the steering currents next week and some subtleties. There's two things that could end up steering this tropical moisture. This ridge of high pressure, if it were to be stronger, it would nudge itself in front of that moisture and it would actually pull it our direction. So that's a scenario that we're seeing in some of our spaghetti models that bring that moisture our way by the middle of next week. There are other models that bring it off the East Coast the complete opposite. The reason they show that is because they have this ridge weaker, no influence on this, and this trough digs down and that's pulling it out. So that's why you've got two separate really scenarios here on where this moisture could end up going. We're going to watch this closely. I don't think it's a near-term threat for us, but I want to make sure that it doesn't pull our way under this ridge rather than go off the East Coast. So that is something to watch about a week from now. So we've got some time to track how it evolves. I do think wind shear is probably going to keep it from blowing up into anything big, but we'll keep an eye on it for you. We got some dust out there this morning, so maybe you're noticing your allergies are a little worse today. So for now,